So I'm going to start off with just introducing myself. I'm Officer Grover. I work for Spanish Fork Police Department, and right now I'm assigned to the K-9 unit. Raise your hand if you know what a K-9 is. Okay, the K-9 unit means we get to work with the police dogs. Okay, Spanish Fork City has 2 police dogs. I am a handler of 1 dog. This is Officer Brett Smith, and he is the handler of our other dog. So we got 2 dogs. What breed of dog do you guys think we have? Just yell it out if you think you know. Okay, I heard German Shepherd. Is that right? Officer Smith has a German Shepherd that is 3.5 years old. I have a 8.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. Ever heard of a Belgian Malinois? Well, you guys will see him today. He looks a little bit like a German Shepherd. He looks like a Belgian Malinois is like a German Shepherd that ate all his Halloween candy in one bite. They're just way, way hyper, okay? So let me introduce Officer Smith over here. Come over here. Now, he does not usually dress like this. This is a special suit that I brought today. And what do you think's going to happen when my dog comes out and sees Officer Smith in that suit? He might get bit. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what our police dogs do before we have some fun with Officer Smith, okay? Our police dogs, I'll back up to when we started the K-9 program. My dog, about 5 years ago, we decided we needed a police dog in the city of Spanish Fork. The reason being is we wanted to tackle the drugs that are in the city. Right? We want to keep drugs, things that make our bodies sick, things that make our minds sick. People aren't healthy on them. We want to get those out of our city. Is that a good thing? So what is so special about a dog is their nose. Did you guys know a dog can smell hundreds of thousands of times better than a human? So what we did to have these dogs help us find these drugs and destroy these drugs is we taught them how to smell for them. Now, do our dogs have any idea what drugs are? No, our dogs don't know what drugs are. Our dogs have never taken drugs or tasted drugs or anything else. We've tricked our dogs into thinking drugs are toys. So when my dog sniffs for drugs, what does he think he's looking for? He thinks he's looking for a toy. So he has no idea, but we've used him and tricked him into finding these drugs so we can get them off of our streets and out of people's houses and out of people's bodies. Okay, good things, right? Okay, the other thing that our dogs do with those special noses of theirs that we've taught them is to find people. Have you guys ever seen a show on TV or something where dogs can go find people? Lost kids, maybe people that have been in an avalanche, right? Our dogs can do all those things. And then on occasion, our dogs will find suspects, which means they've committed a crime of some kind and we need to go find them. That's what we're going to demonstrate today, is that you guys are going to see how much fun my dog has and how much fun Officer Smith will tell you he's having. Okay? So I'm going to go get him. While I go get my dog, I'll introduce him a little bit more and show him off a little bit more when I bring him back in. Officer Smith will walk around and let you guys see this little suit that he's wearing. Can I get a volunteer to come button him up? Maybe an adult. Just button these up, they go right in there.
I'll suck in.
Okay, while he's getting dressed, I'm going to bring my dog out. Here's my rule when my dog comes out. My dog loves to work. And when he comes out, he thinks he's working. So what I'll need everybody to do is just stay sitting down the whole time. Keep your hands to yourself. If you guys want to clap and cheer when he does something really cool, that's okay. But he's going to be paying attention to me. And we're going to go up on the stage so everybody in the back can see us really well too. Once we're done, I have to put the microphone down while I do it. Otherwise, my dog's going to steal the microphone right out of my hand. So I'll have to put the microphone down, but when I come back out, I'll answer a couple questions from you guys, all right? Okay, so now that I could kind of explain what we did, because sometimes my dog wants to bark a little bit too much, and you wouldn't be able to hear me. What we did there, that's how we train. Our police department, we go train with our dogs every single week. We have 10 hours a week that we train, but I actually train with my dog every single solitary day. What you saw is just a tiny, tiny bit of what he knows how to do. Okay, he knows how to track people, find people. He can find drugs. He can find evidence. He can do all sorts of really fun stuff, and I've spent thousands and thousands of hours training with him. I got him when he was 3 years old, and he's now 8.5 years old. So he was almost 4 when I got him. So from about 4 to 8 is the time frame that I've had him. Because I don't have time to go answer everybody's questions, I'll kind of answer some of the ones I always get. Do our dogs live at home with us? The answer is yes. He lives at home with me. He's with me 24 hours a day. I'm with my dog more than I'm with my family. Me and him go everywhere together. He rides right in the back seat of my police car, and we do everything together. The other question I get is, does he have a safety vest? He does. So just like a police officer that has a bulletproof vest, both of our dogs have vests as well. When we get into a situation that we think they might need them, we put them on. The other question is that you saw there at the end where Officer Smith pretended like he was coming to get me. What did my dog do? So he's a pretty good backup tool, right? Okay, the other thing I want to stress to you guys is my dog is actually a very, very nice and social dog. Just like we tricked their brain into finding drugs because they think they're finding toys, we kind of tricked him into, when he bites Officer Smith, is he doing it because he's a mean, aggressive, angry dog? No. Did you see his tail? It was up and wagging that whole time. We've just taught him that it's a fun game. Okay? So, a couple rules. When you guys see us out there on the street, you'll see it. Me and Officer Smith, we drive the same kind of police car. It says K9 unit right on the side of our car. If you see us, feel free to come out and say hi to us. If you see that our dogs are out, maybe wait till we put our dogs away because they might be working. But come say hi to us. Come see how the dogs are doing. And I guess, has anybody seen my dog before? I forgot to even tell you his name. If somebody knows his name, yell it out. You guys are pretty good. Lord. His name is Lord. Has anybody seen Officer Smith's dog before? I see one class in the back, but I think you guys cheated before this assembly. What's his name? Bach. So Bach, unfortunately we couldn't bring him up today because Bach had to stay home sick. He wasn't feeling good. So, okay. Thank you guys for letting us come, and come say hi to us out there on the street when you see us, okay?